let's get into this. I think it's important that right now we talk about something that is a touchy subject and plagues the majority of the league community. And it's what I would call the low ELO dilemma. And we'll get into what specifically that dilemma is, but essentially it's being hard stuck, but wanting and trying to climb. And how this looks to me, at least, is you're playing games, a lot of games. You're improving in your macro and your micro. You're seeking help, maybe through coaching or YouTube videos, watching streams, as well as, maybe watching some pro play games where you can get a lot of macro knowledge, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And as you're going through this process of improving your micro and your macro, you're better, you're getting better, but you still can't consistently win games, which kind of brings to this dilemma, which this is the dilemma to me. I think there's multiple dilemmas, but essentially a dilemma is two choices, but neither of the choices are necessarily pleasant. So for me, the dilemma is, on one hand, I want to play fun champions, mechanically difficult champions, but on the other hand, fun champions make it harder to win the game. And so I have to make a choice. Do I have fun playing the mechanically difficult champion and potentially lose more games? Or do I play a champion that is not fun, not necessarily enjoying the game, but potentially winning more games due to not having to necessarily think about micro as much? My background is simply that I've been playing this game for about 2.5 years. I played every single position, minus support. I started off in the jungle. I had no idea what I was doing, had horrible CS, and I got carried the entire game. Every single game I played, I got carried. Flip to, 6 months later, I started to learn a lot more about the game through playing it. Started watching a lot of YouTube videos, a lot of guides, a lot of streams. Started watching a lot of pro play. And I even reached out to friends who were, much higher ranks than me and started getting their advice. Started working hard to be better at the game. And it got to the point after about, I would say, a year where I was consistently outperforming my teammates. Not all the time, as you can see here on UGG. I don't consistently win all my games, and I don't consistently carry, but I do put up some pretty good numbers, and I do try to help out where I can, right? But I would say that majority of my games, I outperform my teammates. Higher CS numbers, higher kill percentage, higher helping out with objectives or taking towers or whatever. But taking it back to this dilemma, I now feel like I am the guy who is attempting to carry what I was when I was in the jungle. And so no matter how well I perform, it seems that there's always somebody else there to pull the team down. And I know that I'm a completely different player than I was 2.5 years ago, where I had low CS. I had no idea how to play macro. I was just farming camps and having a good time. To where I am now, where I understand the game much more. I can put up good numbers, but I'm still winning the same amount of games as I was back then. And I ask you, how many of you can relate to this story? So what's the solution to this dilemma? How do we fix and solve this problem? I'm going to be honest with you. I have no idea. If you scour the internet, Reddit, YouTube, Google, whatever, they're going to come up with so many answers, so many things to tell you what you really need to do to climb. And it seems to me that most of these are people who have played high ELO for a long time. And not that they don't understand, because they're obviously much better at the game than me, I would assume, because they're higher rank. But I realize that there's nobody who has gone from hard stuck with a low MMR account to challenger and documented the whole thing step by step. And I'm not talking about just streaming it. I'm not talking about just making YouTubes of a game here and there. I'm talking about documenting everything. The highs, the lows, the coaching, the lessons learned, the LP losses and the LP gains, and doing it with strict rules, just like you would in any science experiment, where if you follow these specific things, you can see if your hypothesis is true or not. And I plan on doing just that starting today. If you've been stuck in low ELO, the low ELO matrix, and are ready to get out, like this video and subscribe right now so you and I can solve this low ELO dilemma. Probably didn't need the flash for it. Ignited him. Yes, sir. Yeah. Really? Yeah, I literally just did QQQ there. I didn't even do autos, I think.
Break out the red panties.
Bro, that's what I'm talking about, man. You have games like this where it's literally just like hand fed to you. They literally just give it to you like on a silver platter. Everyone on your team does good. Jungle helps out in lane. And it's like, then you have games where it's just the exact opposite. And he just baited out my E. If I can taunt him, taunt ignite Q. There we go.
Gotcha, bitch.
No question about it, I am ready to get hurt again.
Gotcha, bitch.
No, God! No, God, please, no!
motherfucker.
Oh my gosh.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Baker, what was that?
Yeah, I'm down.
Baker! Break out the red panties.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.